Living Local presents Biz Buzz 413 with your host, Jill Munson.
Hey, welcome back. It is part 2 of Biz Buzz 413's episode with Shannon Rudder, President and CEO of Martin Luther King Jr. Family Services. I'm your host, Jill Munson. Shannon, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm excited to be with you.
You've blown me away already. And like I said, I might get fired because I went too long, but too bad. I don't care. And if, there'll be a strike to keep me. I'm just kidding. I don't think there will be, but
thanks, Bill.
I can't wait to talk about what I wanted to use. And we'll try to keep this one a little shorter. But
sure.
You guys are relaunching something in the community that I absolutely am excited to share. And the good news is that it's coming up, because with this podcast, sometimes it's very hard for me to do timely things, but we planned recording today because this is happening 3 weeks or so away. So anyway, what is going on? What's this big relaunch happening? Tell me.
Yes. So we are relaunching our Social Justice Impact Awards luncheon.
Wow.
And I'm really, truly excited because this is our opportunity to really highlight the awesome work that is happening in so many different sectors throughout our community. And so this year we have a really awesome cohort of 10, what I'm calling justice champions.
I love that.
In our region. And so we're going to get to honor them on Saturday, October 18th at noon at Twin Hills Country Club. And this year's theme, it's reminding, right? We always steep ourselves back to Dr. King. And it is, in his words, it is, we are determined to work and fight until justice runs down like water and righteousness like a mighty stream. And each of us is charged with that determination to be champions of justice here.
Love that. I also love that. Well, I guess it's probably no surprise that some of the people that have been chosen, I know, and that's because I run in a circle of greatness. Not meaning I'm great, but they say if you put yourself around the great, you get the great rubs off on you. Like I hang out with you, Shannon, and great comes to me.
Jill, you're also a champion of justice.
So
let's just name that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. However, the people that you have selected, what I love is the diverseness, and I use the word diverse to not mean anything but different backgrounds. So some that name recognition, bam, right? And I'll shout out my girl, I've known her since way back in her day doing this, but we're both only 29. Dawn DiStefano, current president at Square One. Dawn and Chris, they have my heart. They have overcome so much adversity with tornadoes and gas explosions and all sorts of crap. So Dawn is amazing. But tell me, and so we can shout her out again. And I'm going to put a link to, hopefully, if I can figure out how to do it, but a link to the tickets, as well as you guys have a YouTube that has more about the different champions. Tell me, though, from your perspective about some of the others. And we might not get a chance to touch them all, and it doesn't mean any of them are not valuable. We'll share them all.
Yep.
But I just want you to touch on a few for me. Let people know who's being honored.
Yeah. So it was important for us to really think through, what industries are we seeing folks really propel forward in this as champions of justice. And so Dawn, who you shouted out, is receiving an Equity in Education Award.
Yeah.
And so other folks are like Dr. Tyonne Hinson, who is at Baystate and receiving health equity advocacy. We've got the entire team under the leadership of Andrew Morehouse of the Food Bank of Western Mass around civic engagement,
I love them.
Really helping us to ensure that food justice happens. We've got a Trailblazer lifetime achievement. I believe in giving people their flowers. And so Icie Jones is one of the first Black women real estate agents here in the region. Maddie Landreau for economic development, equity and economic development of Mass
Mutual. Right? Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yep.
And so we've got young artists, we've got entrepreneurs. So young artists, we've got Callie Green, arts and cultural advocacy, Sheldon Smith over at Make It Springfield. I really see as an architect of equity and expression, really honing in the voice. And then for entrepreneurship, none other than our local entrepreneur impact is Justin Haynes in impact fashion. Right. And then I really want to shout out our faith leaders. And so that would be Reverend Dr. Barbara Headley for faith leadership at Zion Community Baptist Church. And then Dr. Terrlyn Curry Avery, who is currently the leader at MLK Presbyterian Church. However, her recognition goes beyond that. And it really is, she is the executive director at Healing Racism. And so
Oh, yes.
that
I
really
love that.
frames
Yeah.
out the 10 in this cohort who are
Wow.
being recognized. There are so many others, right, worthy of this recognition. And so we've invited, like you said, this is a relaunch because this has happened for years past. And so we've invited those champions who have also been recipients to come and to welcome these
Oh, I love
10
that.
into the circle of justice
You know,
champions.
the thing that bugs me the most about this is that I was like, I got to make sure I have this on my calendar. So like, as you were talking, I just like looked it up and yeah. So my wife and I apparently got married at the absolute wrong time of the year because every year we go away on our anniversary and our anniversary is the 19th. And I was like,
Oh,
so we fly on the 18th. And I was like, well, that's okay. I could go to this and then fly, except my my flight is at 1:27. And I'm thinking, do I risk a divorce? Do I risk a
oh, you do
yeah,
not.
Shannon's worth it, but no, so I won't be able to make this, but I'm putting it on my calendar because I'm assuming if we relaunched, we'll hopefully do it again next year. So I'll put it on the calendar
Absolutely.
now and we'll make a plan for that. But one more time, just so we can give people the details, give the date, and then if there is a particular website that you know off the top of your head where they can get tickets or information, if not, I'll link it in the chat. But whatever they can, go to find the more information on the Social Justice Impact Awards Luncheon.
Yep, absolutely. So information is all on our website, which is mlkjrfamilyservices.org. The tab for this will be community and
Okay,
it'll pop right up. And
perfect.
so it is Saturday, October 18th at 12 o'clock at Twin Hills Country Club. We are still accepting sponsorships for this awesome event, and things will live digitally, so beyond the actual date. And then tickets are certainly available for you to come and join in the celebration.
But they are going fast, so don't wait. I mean, this isn't one that you wait till the day before. And our community likes to wait. I've been in event planning for a long time. Our community definitely likes to wait, but don't wait on this one because I can't be there. So don't wait. Make sure you go, and then make sure you give lots of hugs, but a big, huge hug to Don DiStefano for me, and say this one's from Jill.
We
Okay,
got
somebody's got to
you.
do that for me. I know somebody listening will. I appreciate you so much. I will put everything that I can for links into our chat and into the feature so that everyone has it. But Shannon, thank you so much. And in case you missed who this was, it was Shannon Rudder, President and CEO of Martin Luther King Jr. Family Services. And this show is BizBuzz 413. I appreciate everyone who listens. Thank you. We are continually trying to grow. So if you have an idea, something you want to share with us, email it on over. We'll take a look. We'll do our best. I'm volunteering, so give me space and grace, and I will get back to you. I promise. And in the meantime, each morning when you wake up, just take a moment, take a pause, and say, "Gosh, I am so grateful to live in the 413."
Biz Buzz 413 was brought to you by Living Local.